What's up, y'all? My name is Traiqo, Trey, whatever y'all want to go by, version. Started making beats when I was like 14. Started making beats when I was 14. It was by my mom. She like influenced me to do something. But at the same time, I wanted to do it when I was like 12. And I always had a love for music. I always wanted to play a role, but I wanted to rap. At first, I started rapping, but then it wasn't for me, cause the lifestyle and I didn't want to like be there in front of everybody. I just want to be like low key, but making music. So I started making beats, and yeah, that played out for me pretty well. Yeah.
Wishing that you cared.
What they talking about, Traiqo?
Wish that you were here. Tell me something. What are you feeling? Run your fingers through my hair, and I'll jump right into the fire with you. Oh no, it's poison loving.
The aha moment is when I was just making music, but I was trying to make it sound different. But I heard me and my friend, we were making beats at the same time, and we just came up with this. It was like some off beat, but it's still on grid. And I like, boom. I like, what? I did that on accident. I think they on accident, and I did it a couple of times. I'm like, so I made it where I could use it in all beats, but not just abuse it, but at the same time use it multiple times without making it dry or anything, like bringing a little bit flavor to our beats. So I did that, and then my other friends and him, they became like starstruck. They're like, oh, what is this? This something new. This something new to the table. So once they found about that, me and my friend, we just kept doing it. And then at first I started bringing the sound out to artists so they could see it, hear it, understand it. I don't think the artists themselves, they don't really know, but the producers, they don't really know why they like it, but the producers know why they like it. So they just keep listening to understand, and now they understand. So the artists, I think they're still trying to comprehend why they like the beats. It's just this certain bounce that I add to my beats, which makes them like want to listen more. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's super dope, man.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna jump to when you're in the studio. What do you need to have with you in the studio to feel like you can create a space to get into your element? It could be clothing. It could be.
Really, I just need to be comfortable. Be comfortable in the studio. I need to be working with someone that I know that I could work with. I need someone that a little bit of personality so we can start making music, start getting that certain vibe going on. But yeah, it's just clothes, being comfortable, people inspire me, not just having a personality, just inspire. But yeah, they just need to be cool, be working with, and be cool.
Absolutely. What types of people inspire you?
People with a different sound in mind that can also add to mine and make it a whole different sound, whole different type of sound, just a whole different type of sound that I could work with, and I wouldn't think of myself. Remove the mic. That I wouldn't be able to think of myself. So they come with the sound first, and I just build off of it, or I come with the sound first, and they build off of it. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds straight. I wouldn't have thought of that. So that's why I like working with people. But at the same time, I don't like working with everybody, because a lot of people don't have that sound. And not even just try to be mean or none, but like you just have to have that someone or multiple people that know what you're striving for when you're in the studio. Cause y'all could just be thinking you want to make sad beats, you want to make this hyper beats, but it just don't clash together well. Like I just need someone to have it clash together well. So yeah.
Let's get to this craft talk.
Yep.
Just because, like I said, that's always, I think, the most inspiring for anyone. What out of the craft, what are sort of important maybe skills to you, skills that you've developed in your craft to be able to sort of to grow your craft?
What's
And so like it could be from using the software, right? How to completely use the software to using like certain equipment. So like are there certain things maybe starting out that you were like, yo, I first need to figure out how to learn this thing in order to even, because you said you started with your phone, right?
Yeah, I started with my phone.
So let's go through the craft of composing beats on a phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring me through that whole thing, because that's wild.
So look, man, I started on the phone. It was iPhone 6. iPhone 6, little iPhone. I think it was cracked a little bit. Nah, a lot of bit. But yeah, I started on the iPhone, and from starting on the iPhone, it built like a lot of consistency, because I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to have a role with the music. So doing that, but not a lot of technology with it. So it just built like how do I put it, where I could do something, but the potential is like stop right there. But I knew I could get up there with another type of technology. So after knowing that, I just kept doing it every day, maybe every day. I never got bored, for real. I couldn't also collab with other people because we didn't have the same technology, so I stayed on my phone. So I couldn't really collab with other people, so I just listen, learn how to make beats, and yeah, that's really how it went.
And what was the app or whatever on the iPhone?
It was FL Studio Mobile. I don't think people know of it. Some people go off GarageBand, but I started off FL Studio Mobile, and that went far with me. But then I went to FL Studio right after, so like kind of went hand in hand. You feel me?
Yeah, and with FL Studio, for the app, how did you learn? How did you learn how to work with that?
I learned
like YouTube around.
I used YouTube the first time, but it didn't make sense, so I just learned by myself. I went another route. There's multiple routes for making music, so there's no rules. So you just do whatever you want to do.
Hey,
there's no rules. You just gotta have a good rule book for yourself. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Good rule book for yourself, man.
Absolutely. What are things you picked up along the way that you felt like were important to have, whether it be like, certain types of speakers, or what are ways you've accessorized over time to help you in creating these products? Like what are the important things, the important elements to you?
Important things is the way how stuff sounds. Because I always made beats on my headphones. Mm-hmm. So once I got a speaker, I really could hear how it sounded. And went to the car. The car speakers, here's the thing, bro. The car speakers, it's like statics. I always broke the speakers. I always turned the 808s too loud, man. I had to learn how to do it. But it really wasn't my fault, because it was really the FL Mobile. So once I realized that and went on laptop that I knew how to mix and master, really went hand in hand, because I knew how to do it. I just didn't have the right technology to imply my creativity on what I had to provide to the table. So once I had someone show me, oh, this is what you gotta do to make it stop staticking on speaker. This is what you gotta do to stop making your speaker, your dad's speaker, to blow up. This is what you gotta do. So I learned how to do that. Man, it would sound so good. So it's really just the right technology. But don't go. I don't use much but a laptop and a speaker. You don't need none of that fancy stuff. You don't need none of that. You just need the right guidance. The right guidance, and they'll tell you what to do to not spend as much money, because you don't really need a lot of money to spend on what you have or what you want to get. So yeah.
I think that's really great, because I think typically people think, all right, what does Kanye use? What does Dr. Dre use? What does Hit Boy use? You
need a good ear, because I think all of that would probably do it for you. I think that's what it wants to do it for you. They want you to spend money. They want you to do a lot of tutorials. They're teaching you the longer version of teaching you the right stuff, so you could spend money and spend time and just come back because you don't get it, and you will come back and try and get it, but they won't be giving you the simplified answer. So.
Wow.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What I think we talked about this even yesterday, but if you could just talk about like you said, a laptop, a speaker, and a good ear. How do you develop a good ear?
Good ear. Listen to a lot of music. I used to listen to music day and night. I used to go to sleep listen to studio vlogs, producers, just listening to how it sound, why I like how it sound. I just wanted to understand. So that's exactly what I did. Falling asleep, waking up. I used to wake up to music. I just love it. I used to be waking up. I used to be falling asleep. Man, I wake up out of nowhere. I used to be hearing stuff. I'm like, whoa, what is this? This is great. And then I fall back to sleep on accident, and I wake up, and I used to be trying to search what I was listening to, trying to find out why I liked it so much and where it was at. So I try to go back to it, and that's what just kept bringing love to music. But at this point, I don't do that no more because I'm struggling with finding new creativity. Using myself as a form of creativity, trying to do a lot of stuff myself because I need to find different stuff right now. That's why I'm struggling with consistency in what I do.
Have you tried, or is there anything outside of music that inspires you? That you put back into music?
It's kind of cliche, but it's probably like just going outside, like playing basketball or something like that. Brings come back home, you feel good, just that sun. Yeah, just go outside, man, and enjoy, talk to people. It'll bring you a whole different mindset once you go back and make music. So that's what I try to do when I'm stuck. But at this point, I don't feel like I can do that right now. So I gotta find something else. Which makes me come back to something that'll bring me more creativity. But also I don't go to the studio much at all. I just stay at home making music. So you don't need the studio either. You don't really need a studio. But it's cool to go to the studio. Studio fun. That's why I have most fun at. Studio.
So starter kit. Let's talk this starter kit. So a laptop is like a MacBook or a PC.
I don't use a MacBook. I hate MacBooks. I don't know why I hate MacBooks, but I just hate MacBooks. I use a Dell laptop, but it's like I think it's called a I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a Dell. MacBooks, you can use it. It's whatever your preference is. But that's what I wanted a MacBook. But once I saw other people use it, just looked disgusting to me. I'm like, nah, I ain't messing with that. So I got a Dell. My dad got me a Dell. I went off that. It's really broke right now. Actually, the screen broke, so I had to bring a monitor. That's why my parents probably already told you. But yeah, man, using a laptop. Say get you a mouse. Get you a good speaker. Also. What else? A good program, FL Studio. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And with the like you said, with the FL Studio, it sounds like it's just really trial and error. Like you just sort of go in.
Yeah, it's a trial free software. So that's where you can first start, really. So once you first start there, if you don't like it, you could just find something else for real. Yeah. So yeah. Also, invest in yourself. If you feel like you need a bigger speaker, smaller speaker, just invest in yourself and choose something different if you don't really think you need more. But at the same time, know that you don't need a lot of stuff to be great. You just need your mind, different thought process, you feel me? So yeah,
absolutely. Outside of music, just other sources of inspiration. It could be sources of inspiration or places or things things that bring you things that bring you joy, right? Mm-hmm. Like you said, basketball, right?
Yeah.
You love basketball, so you play basketball.
Yeah.
Like what just different types of things, right? That sort of round out.
Basketball. I really had fun doing anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was finna play basketball though. That's another thing. But I had to choose music or basketball. Got to choose music though.
Yeah.
What I chose. Because if I do something, I like going all out. And I don't like being on the bench. So I wasn't going to settle for that. But at the same time, I don't like being bad at music. So I had to settle for something else. So I settled for music because I thought that would bring me more stuff. Because I already see a lot of people doing basketball.
Yeah.
A lot of good people too.
Yeah.
So I ain't finna work myself hard to be great. You feel me? Yeah.
Absolutely. But you play for one of how many spots and
exactly, bro.
And that.
Exactly, bro. I don't tar defenders, man.
Yeah.
I'm good off that, bro. I saw a highlight like last week, bro. Man, it was crazy. It looked like a video game, man. I was not messing with it, but it was like impressive though. Props to bro. Though y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but I saw it on Instagram.
Somebody just dunked on? Or
nah, it wasn't dunked on. It was like,
on?
Yes, bro. It was like two people guarding him. He just started hitting all these moves. It was like unnecessary, though. It was like, bro, why you doing that, bro? I didn't want to be a defender like that. So, yeah, I went to the music. I went to the music.
You always want to be a defender like that.
I don't want to be
like I ain't guarding nobody, so.
Nah, bro.
I ain't trying to get ankles broken and run into screens and all that stuff.
Yeah, I grew up playing basketball, so that's why I love it. But I stay out my way, and I go to the park with it. I don't go to no rec game.
Yeah. What about video games? I don't know a lot.
Video games? I play video games like COD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really play it that much though. I play probably like 1 time 2 months because I just be trying to be great at what I do. So I don't want to be normal. I just want to be great.
Yeah.
So I just try to do stuff every day, even though sometimes it might be unnecessary. I just might be making beats unnecessarily with no one to send it to. I just like the thought of working, cause I take a break for 2 days. I feel trash. I feel terrible. I feel like I'm not working hard enough. So, yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
Yeah, man. I'm inspired by your hustle, by your hustle and your work ethic and your dedication and passion. It's incredible. And now, like you said, of course, and you said, so consistency is the biggest obstacle right now.
Exactly.
Consistency.
And having inspiration.
So, and I guess consistency comes from inspiration. Because if you're not inspired to be in the game.
Yeah, I done did too much this year. At the start of the year, felt very inspired. I had all these goals. I knocked them out in like 2 months. Yeah. And it was very big goals. So I was like, how I do this? What I do next? Like I was confused.
Yeah.
First off, when you're making beats, it's almost like you gotta depend on the artist. Sometimes the producers be way too too consistent for the artist, where they could be as consistent, but they're putting that effort with another producer, and you're striving to work with that one artist, but they're not trying to really work with you because their sound don't fit or they don't like you or something. So it's really like it's sometimes like, as a producer, it's hard to get songs with an artist, even though that you're very determined. It just might not play out how you want it. So that's why you gotta find an artist, a local artist, someone that you bring out, tell a story with, chemistry. Yeah.
It sounds like another part of the equation is finding an artist that you can go on the journey with.
Exactly.
And like you said, bring your talent, his talents, your vision, their vision, his or her talents, visions, and just create, basically. Because then that's the unknown piece, right?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. And that's where the magic happens, right?
Yeah.
To me, the magic happens in the unknown.
Yeah.
When, like you said, it's like, oh, you brought that to the table, and I would never thought I would have loved something like that. That could have came together.
Something new every time, man. Something new. That's why I love something new. I be looking for something new, but it'd be so hard to find something new because you thought that you found out everything. Just like stuff going viral. You think of something like a dance, like how they do this, how they think of this dance. You think you can make a dance, that dance be flopping, and another one come out, and you be like, what? That's so simple, so easy. It's so simple, but it takes thought, and they may have found a dance by like a mistake. So a lot of finding new stuff comes out from my mistakes.